When did he allege that something didn't happen? When did he allege that something happened, right? He said, I think this is what happened. And it turned out that's absolutely not true. It did not happen. When did that occur?
Did I say anything like that? Why are you asking that question?
No, you did not say anything like that. I'm asking you if you could show something where that actually occurred.
I never said anything like that. So why
I know you didn't say anything like that.
So why are you asking that question?
I know you didn't say that. I'm not asking you what you said. I'm asking you, can you cite an instance where he was wrong about what he alleged?
What? What? For what?
Do you not?
Why? What does that have to do with anything?
Can you answer that question first?
Why?
It's okay to say, and again, it's okay to say, I don't know.
What are you talking? Why? Like you're okay. Can you tell me what color my shoes are right now?
No,
the fuck does that have to do with anything?
I can't. I know.
You can't. Like what is that? But what does that have to do with anything?
Your shoes are.
You asked me, can I think of or can I reference a point where Ben Crump alleged something that didn't happen, where he got caught lying or something like that?
No, it's just proven wrong.
No, I don't know. I could probably look, but no, I don't know.
Hey, look it up, bro.
No, I don't.
Look at.
He's probably not aware of the Trayvon Martin cases or the Breonna Taylor cases associated with him.
G, why don't you just look it up yourself if you want to know?
I'm not aware of an instance like that.
Michael Brown looks like here. The grand jury declined to indict Wilson, so he failed at that one. I mean, I don't know. Is that what you're asking? You're asking for Ben Crump's failures? I don't know.
Yeah,
Michael Brown, Kendra Johnson looks like, and like Trayvon Martin. Those are some really big, supposedly civil cases that should have been just like shut case and closed, man. But Lily, I guess, bombed that one. I don't.
Wait, he lost those civil cases?
Yeah,
he did. He came out with no verdict. Wait,
the
civil case.
The Michael Brown one looks like
he lost the civil case.
And then let's see, what's the other one here? Let's see, disputed. Yeah, this was not a successful Trump case. The Kendra Johnson one, he totally bombed that one. So I'm not entirely sure what your point is. Like, of course he's going to fail at certain things too. I mean, he doesn't have a good track record. Like, he doesn't have like a 100% track record. I don't know what you're asking.
He didn't lose with the Trayvon Martin case, though. I will say that.
Ben Crump is there for the money.
That was a huge one. That, you know, like.
Ben Crump is there for the money.
Oh, and by the way, G actually admitted that. He said that he's only there for the money. He's not there for the actual people that are being, charged or having misuse of their civil rights. I mean, G literally said that. I mean, like, I don't know why we're confused. I don't know where he went, but yeah.
It's just, and that's what I'm saying too. Like, we know when Ben Crump is around at this point, he's the new Jesse Jackson. He's the new Al Sharpton. Regardless on how people want to feel about it, that's what he is, 100%. And we know how they rock. They bring attention to these cases. If they do smell blood in the water, say, hey, we have a civil case here. They don't give a fuck about the actual criminal case. They don't care that Nolan Wells, why he died. They don't care about that. All they care about is just saying, hey, was there adequate supervision out there? No, because you had 17-year-olds and all that stuff drinking, so they're partly responsible, pay money. That's what that is. But the pretext is to get the eyes on everything. This was a murder. It was racially motivated. You got a black kid with white kids and just all that shit, bro. And it sucks that it's come to this, right? Because it's now a racial issue, right? And you got people just upset about shit that's fake. A doctored audio call or a doctor, it's shit like that where it's just sad. But Ben Crump is definitely a grifter. 100%.
Yeah, I'm not saying like there shouldn't be lawyers, high profile lawyers that shouldn't look for civil rights violations and what have you, but they have to be sincere what they're doing. I don't trust Ben Crump. That's just my personal opinion,
A lot of people don't trust him. We have a joke that Ben Crump is always at the scene of a crime before the crime actually happens. Like, he might actually be involved in some of this stuff. I don't know. And I'm not joking about Nolan Wells' death for anybody listening. We're just saying, I'll always say, just in our group, is that this guy for sure is a grifter, 100%.
Bima, are you there?
Yeah.
Bima. Or can you bring up totem pole again? He's been trying to get back up. I know nobody wants that.
Big ups to G. G, you handled yourself smooth as motherfucking butter. Hey, I like the way he laid it all out for you boys, and I felt like it was me and him tag teaming and coming in and out on your booty holes. That's what I thought we were doing. Big ups to G.
Not the booty hole. Jesus.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Ben
Why you had to bring up the booty hole though? Like, what was that for?
Gross.
Well, G did say he was. Never.
I knew that would be an irritant when I said it, so I said it intentionally. Ben Crump has won $779 million in verdicts for black families, and we need more Ben Crumps. We need another million lawyers that litigate in this fashion for civil rights, because the only justice we can ever get from the Anglo-Saxon in this system, in this white supremacist system, is money out of their pockets. So we need more.
God damn, I wish it was white supremacists. What the fuck are you talking about?
Sir, wait a minute before you cuss him out. Can you tell me what you think happened, by the way, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I can. Whatever you want.
God, we've been doing that for 4 hours. I don't know.
I'm sorry. Okay, never mind. Don't do it. Don't.
Yeah. Well, they don't want to hear. They don't want to hear me being crumpet, because I get right to it. But G did a smooth, buttery job on it and laid it all out, where you guys sat there looking like dunce in your dunce caps, sitting there. I don't know. What do you mean? I can't understand. This, that, and the third. Because G just twisted you around in circles. But the points are what they are. The facts are what they are. I like how he did a more reasonable, as I went straight to you, because I already know where he died at. He died on that boat. No, I don't have to deduce and break down anything. I believe that recording was correct, right and exact.
Amazing.
I believe the window of time that he died was 3:30 to 4:30. It was a 4-hour window, and I believe that boat floated around on that
Where you
border
getting all this
for
information
another
from?
4 to 5 hours.
You know what?
I've already laid it all out. I've laid it all out.
I don't know
I've
if he
laid it
died
all
on the
out.
boat. That might be a bit of a stretch. I don't really know that he died on the boat.
Well, I mean, you didn't hear the recording. Did you?
Maybe he wasn't trying to look like an adult, but he was a responsible little boy that would have put his floaty things on his arms. He wouldn't have drowned. It's not like
So here's G's
you're
philosophy.
reading into it too much.
Here's G's philosophy.
There it is.
There was a body transfer from boat to boat. That's how wild it's getting. So he overdosed on drugs. This is the butter.
There's a guy named Bart.
Yeah, some guy named Bart. Transferred the body. I mean,
there is a guy named Bart.
This is G buttering up, twisting us up.
Or a
all
nickname
up.
Bart. They might have somebody's nickname might be Bart.
Totem pole.
Totem
Pole.
Do
you believe in the body transfer theory that she proposed or no?
I've heard that theory. I've heard that theory given by a number of intelligent brothers. I've heard that theory.
Insane, totally insane.
This is all you blacks keep on grasping at straws. You did it with that murderer.
So he's murdered.
Carmelo Anthony. Then you guys are now doing it with this.
I didn't agree with
There's
the
like
Carmelo.
zero.
I really didn't. I didn't go on the side for that one. Now the one where the sister killed the guy in the Walmart and shot him in his abdomen, I was with her on that. But the Carmelo one, I really didn't like that because of the school situation, because of the knife situation, and because of the fact that he invited him to more violence. I didn't like that, and so I really didn't stand with that particular case the way a lot of brothers and sisters did.
Hold tight, hold tight. Lady, you want Peppy, you got feedback. Just let you know. Okay. Lady, you wanted to jump in, and nobody interrupt her. Go ahead, lady.
So, okay. I don't know if you guys agree that he was murdered. It doesn't matter, right? Because I don't know if you can agree on anything. But I want to ask a question. Why was his esophagus and lung, esophagus removed or lungs removed? Why was that?
Good question. I actually don't know. FAD, do you know any more about
It had so what they were saying is that with the lungs they had to in the esophagus. So whether or not you're drowned, whether or not there was like a what is it? What are they fucking ligature that was used, like something to strangle somebody with. Whether it like they can tell, for example, from looking inside your neck whether or not you were strangled, because your body has certain reactions and there's certain damages done to certain places. And I'm guessing it's there's certain things that will happen if you drown. So that's just basically they have to. If you've ever, it's actually interesting if you've ever seen like an actual biopsy done. It's very common for them to remove body parts.
And what are
What
the
I'm saying is that then they were missing. Missing.
No, they're not missing. They're not missing.
The state has them. The state has them.
Lady,
But with the lungs,
wait, ladies,
if it has water in the lungs. Oh, I'm sorry.
Ladies, not done yet.
No, Totem can go. Totem can go. Sorry.
I was giving her an answer. I was answering her. That's what I was doing. With the lungs, if there's water inside of the lungs, it shows that he didn't drown.
But we haven't gotten that autopsy back yet.
He did drown. And so, excuse
but
me.
you don't know that because we haven't gotten the autopsy back
right.
yet.
I didn't say, I'm giving an example, Pedro, or whatever your name is, Pele. Just chill out, man. Let me land my plane. If there's water inside of the lungs, that means that he drowned. If there's no water in his lungs, that means he was dead prior to being put in the water. I land.
But his body was in the water and found up washed on a beach. So.
Okay, so it says during an independent autopsy of 18-year-old Nolan Wells, pathologist Robert Mitchell found that the body parts of the teen's neck, throat, and internal organs, including the lungs and stomach, were missing and not intact when the body arrived. These parts had been removed and retained during the initial state autopsy conducted in Mississippi by Mississippi authorities.
Yeah, the
right.
state
and
authorities
Mississippi never revealed.
They have custody. I believe it just for legal reasons. Since they are since it's in their jurisdiction and they're the ones responsible for doing the medical examination to determine the cause of death, they obviously have the
jurisdiction over the
they have control exactly. And so the independent autopsy I think was done on behalf of the family and that Ben Crump or whatever, but I recall that the second autopsy didn't really find anything, in which I guess makes sense
because the body parts were not present. But the lungs will tell the whole story, and I guarantee you that's why they haven't released them. Go ahead.
I have a question for Pepe. So, do you think that Black people are at fault for Black people dying? Do you think that the people that kill them are at fault for killing?
He just smuggled in something there by saying that people killed him. You don't know that he was killed.
And if I can say something really quick, lady.
I would just say this: you have people like here in Phoenix in the summer, especially Labor Day weekend. You get thousands of people that will go to the Salt River and they'll go out in the lakes. That Memorial Day weekend, inevitably, there's usually a few people that drowned. And this is just a river where there's literally thousands of people along the river and they're floating on inner tubes. Yet people still manage to drown with all those people around. I don't know what else to say when there's alcohol and there's water involved. Like, this shit is not quite as uncommon as you think. And for me to think that, there's foul play, there's zero evidence there was foul play. Like, why would you assume there was? Just like, to me, it just doesn't.
Because of what they did afterwards. So, like, the phone.
What did they do afterwards?
The phone processes, or deleting messages, or deleting things from their websites, or, You know, that stuff is like,
Can I say something about that though? Like, so a couple of things. With the throat missing and the lungs missing, we have to understand that this evidence has to be presented to a grand jury first, and the grand jury has to look over all of the evidence that the state has conducted on the autopsy, and the grand jury has to say, okay, there's evidence of a crime or there's not evidence of a crime. So it would be very out of the chain of custody, very out of policy, just completely out of left field to give all of this evidence to an independent autopsy before a grand jury has had a chance to give their ruling on the evidence, and then let that independent autopsy say whatever it says, and that information gets out into the media and blah, blah, blah. We know how that goes. So when people are like, oh, you know, the independent autopsy says that the throat was missing and the lungs was missing. Yeah, because the grand jury has not had a chance to review that evidence. Now, once the grand jury reviews that evidence and they come back with their findings, then we will know, you know, about what was with the throat or the lungs and stuff like that. With the phone that you're mentioning, lady, my thing is this: if this was a criminal case, barring, you know, police negligence and all of that, why haven't the police subpoenaed the phone? They could have done that initially, from the gate, from the jump, with the phone. Everything that we say happened with the phone, the location, every picture is being deleted, all of that. Forensics can bring that back. The authorities haven't subpoenaed the phone. From what I know, as of last week, the parents still have the phone. They have because the parents voluntarily turned it over, right? It still hasn't been subpoenaed, because the phone at this case is not a particular item of importance to this investigation.
so you're mentioning that they have the phone, so why would they need to subpoena the phone?
The parents just turned it over, like right now.
Yeah, so they don't need to subpoena the phone if the phone.
But even still, don't you have to have it? Wouldn't you have to have like either evidence of a crime being committed, or have like reasonable suspicion that you were involved in a crime for them to even be able to take your phone?
Exactly. That's what I'm getting at. That if it was a criminal investigation from the jump, right? If they had any other suspicion other than, you know, what they've been saying is a drowning, that phone would have been subpoenaed immediately, right? But it hasn't. It's literally been turned over voluntarily by the family. You go back and read what happened. They just literally said the Nolan Wells family, they're agreeing to turn over the phone. Like, they're just like, they've had it this whole time. They haven't been saying, here, take the phone. Hey, you guys, here's the phone. They've been telling us on the media, hey, it looks like stuff was deleted, yada, yada, yada. But they haven't turned it in. Now they're like, okay, you guys can have it. And they had the phone for X amount of time. Now this is all speculation. Let me say that. I think that perhaps they've had this phone the entire time. Maybe they wanted to make sure things were curated. Maybe there were maybe there's personal things, family stuff in there that they wanted to make sure didn't get out. But they've had this phone the whole time, and they weren't particularly like upfront or being proactive about turning it in. From what I remember, Ben Crump and the family were saying that they wanted a joint investigation on the phone, meaning Ben Crump wanted to be there while the police were conducting their investigation and forensics on the phone. And the investigators were like, no, fuck that. You're not part of this investigation. You're a civil rights attorney. You don't have anything to do with this.
Stuff like you were there. Like, what?
No, this is facts. You can look this up. They didn't, with the phone, the Ben Crump and the family, they wanted a joint investigation on the forensics of the phone, which meant that Ben Crump and his people wanted to be there while the police were conducting their investigation. This is like, you can literally look this up. And the authorities were like, no, you're not part of this investigation. We're not going to share our tactics or what we're looking at with you. Like, no. So therefore, there's this thing of, oh, why are the police taking the phone? Like, the police were never really interested in the phone, like, to begin with, because this doesn't seem like it doesn't seem like there's been a crime. Now, from what I've read, the reason why this is going before the grand jury is because they really don't have evidence of a crime. So before they come out on TV and officially say, this wasn't a crime. It was just, hey, XYZ happened. They put it before a grand jury to make sure they crossed their T's and dot their I's. So now they've done their investigation. They've also put it before a grand jury, and now here are their findings.
But the thing that seems obvious to me is that, okay, apparently he stayed behind because of a girl. I'm sure they pointed out that girl already. And I'm sure the cops just probably talked to her. And, you know, there's probably other witnesses, because they probably asked, oh, who else
Cops didn't talk to her. She left the country.
Explain what you mean by that. Which one of the
She's out of the country?
associated with?
Yes.
Which was actually
Oh, so now it's a conspiracy between whites that weren't even a part of the boat. Now it's just a random. I don't even know if the girl was white. First of all, she could have been black too. I don't know.
Yes, she was white. And you know what else is funny is that those boys knew her personally and the family.
So okay, so
motherfucking country.
So there was a
Okay,
so there's a random white girl that this black guy was talking to. Wait, let me finish my statement. Let me finish. So it should be very easy to get the timeline down. Like, oh, did his friends leave on a fucking boat without him? That pretty much, you know, if that's the case, that absolves the friends of having anything to do with his death.
So
I never said anything like that. So
that's what happened first. The friend left him. You have video.
Shut up, that's not that
cite an instance where he was wrong about what he alleged.
Who just told him the
For
friend?
what? Do you not why? What does that have to do with anything?
You know, I just find this shit hilarious. I mean, I think you guys deserve to live, like maybe to be put in a time machine and actually live under the KKK, the cops, the judges, every fucking witness on the street that would see them brutalize or lynch your black ass.
I'm not even
But that actually existed. It's just trying to like manufacture this lynching of black people for no reason.
The reality is, shut up.
That's not racist, but you guys are literally trying to make it sound like you guys are getting lynched. That is so stupid.
So sit down.
I'm not gonna yell and scream at them because they keep throwing me down. Every time and I'm into the conversation. I've got other rooms I can be in. I don't have to be
Then
in
fuck off, you
but I'm
fucking
into the
cunt.
conversation.
The grand jury declined to indict.
We appreciate your dialogue, total apologies. Stop
Is that what you're
cutting people off. You gotta let people talk, man.
you calling people age when you got animal
Well, it
genes,
depends.
Right.
dumbass.
Are you talking about me?
Whoever's fucking being racist. You're calling people animals when your
You really
DNA
don't
has.
want to go down this route. You really don't want to go down this route. I will beat you on this conversation.
You're calling people animals when you have animal
You guys
DNA.
literally know that you have
Sit down, Dad.
up to 20% of your DNA is literally.
No, that's you, motherfucker. That's you.
That was like fucking age. You guys are literally lesser of all age. Shut the fuck up. Genetically, that's proven.
You have rat DNA. You have all that shit, dumbass.
And now my thing is, you know, I've got a reputation on the app where people are going to ask me questions on why I haven't checked you white motherfuckers if I don't check you white
It's not
motherfuckers.
only about the
But the
white
point is, I was into this. I was into this conversation. Shut up, bitch. You hear me talking, you stupid bitch. Now, here's what I'm saying. I got a reputation around here that I still got to uphold white motherfuckers, and I'm not gonna let you keep disrespecting me, bitch. Now, I want to finish the conversation in a respectful manner. Because I'm into the conversation. I don't really give a fuck about how you guys feel. So let's just keep our feelings to ourselves and finish the conversation.
He's the new Jesse Jackson.
As far as I'm concerned, the girl left the goddamn country because she gave a statement already saying she seen him last at 3:30 and he got on that goddamn boat. And the people who are threatening to kill her are the white motherfuckers. That's who she ran from. She ain't ran from no niggas threatening her over the phone. She ran from them white motherfuckers that was gonna kill her ass for the statement that she made. And she got out of town because $300 million can put a lot of money on a lot of people's heads. I learned.
motivators. You
What
got
do
a
you
black
fucking
kid with black
lie with?
kids. And,
It's
dog,
like all
just
I
all that
hear
shit,
from
bro.
the black
And it's so
community in
sad. It's
America.
come to
It's
this,
like,
right?
you know,
Because it's an
many
it's an
people think
racial
it's like,
issue.
oh, you're
Right. Somebody's
insane,
got to
living
figure
in
that.
fucking
upset
UK.
Who's the
What
mod
is
on
the
here?
big
Who's the
difference?
top mod? Put that
My
bitch out.
family
It's
in
Put her
true.
out.
It's
America,
shit like
which
that.
is
Where
Put her
actually
out.
my life. You
Put
can
the
look
bitch
them
out.
up.
Let her
They
finish.
went to
You
Colombia.
don't
So
agree
we're
with her,
not
but let
talking
her
about a
talk.
topic.
And
I'm not saying
graduated
like there
Talking
should
about black
The
people.
other one is
Okay,
at
bro.
Colombia. Do you understand? That is the prison legacy. So if
rights
someone
You guys can
asks
just
me,
call her
is
a dirty Muslim sand nigger, you know. You guys can fight back.
No, I don't want to fight her. I'm like, what is
in
this?
this room? Because for
We
some
just
reason,
gonna let her
Kitover
get her
has
shit
like
off
this
just for a
very
little bit,
look,
man. I'm gonna move
I'm a
on.
person.
We don't need to use our vocabulary.
Hey, bro. You don't have to. You don't
I
have
know
to go for
that's
that,
your
bro.
favorite word, nigger.
So I have a right.
joking about Nolan Wells, Jeff.
Okay.
For anybody listening, we're just saying, all we say, just in our group, is
Back
that
to the
this
conversation.
guy for sure is a
The
grifter,
fact that
100%.
people of color are being
Anybody
just
there?
mutilated by other people.
You can't
not of
prove
color.
that. You're just smuggling an assumption.
I have
You
another
don't know
video
that
in the
anybody's
chat.
been mutilated.
I have another video in the chat where a young boy that was 14 decided not to buy some water, and he got shot in the back by
Big ups to G.
some Chinese people.
Yeah, I'm familiar with that.
Smooth as
So that's
motherfucking
not
butter.
When
nothing
you
wrong
did
with
have a
that.
gun, that's a little more complicated. You can just
The
utilize
boy
it.
had a gun.
And I felt like
Yeah.
it was me and him tag team.
It is more complicated. He's right about that. Some of them I can't stand on because it gets complicated legally. The one that I can stand on is the sister shooting that white motherfucker in his stomach and killing him. That one was open and shut, and that's why they didn't do anything to her. And this one right here. This one right here is the real shit. That's why that girl is out of, left the country. You know when she left the country? A month ago. She's been out for 4 weeks, right? So as soon as she gave that goddamn statement, she got a goddamn plane ticket and got the hell out of Dodge. And she wasn't running from no black people. She was running from her own people. And so like I said, you know, this shit is murky and dirty as hell. And if you don't see that as a white person, then you really need to really address who you are. Because you're internally a racist.
Nobody.
If you don't see that,
You tell me what you think happened.
then you have a bigger problem, right? Because it wouldn't be the same way if it was flipped around. Because I guarantee you, if it was a white boy and it was flipped around and the whole scenario was flipped, we would have basically the person that would have committed that, if somebody hurt him, that would be the person in jail. I almost can guarantee that. If he died while doing drugs and getting high, which, you know, I think that's a far stretch. This guy was an athlete. He wasn't sniffing cocaine and getting high like that. I know that's bullshit. Because if that was the case, they would have just released the toxicology and said this motherfucker was high on drugs. They would have easily said that. But that's not what happened to this guy. This guy was an athlete. And he didn't die from drinking motherfucking Budweisers. Now that's bullshit. Somebody killed his ass, right? And what really is going to be shown is he was killed on the boat, not in the water. And when that's shown, you know, I just feel sorry for white people. Sometimes you got to really examine yourselves. If 20 white people are culpable in this, when all it took was just a straight up call to the motherfucking police or whoever the fuck the authorities are and just let it lay out the way it laid out. You mean my grandfather, my mother, my stepdad, my friends, all these people are wrapped up in this shit. And this is the reason why Mississippi is trying to give them some time. Because Mississippi don't want to convict that judge. I know they don't want to do that. I know they don't want that damn grandfather who's worth $300 million. They don't want to get him, but granddad's in it, grandmom's in it, aunts in it, uncles is in it. People are in this shit. And it's going to be about 20 motherfuckers if they were to acquit. Or accuse and indict or whatever the fuck you do. that would go down. It would be about, and that's why I don't think they're going to prosecute this. I think what's going to happen is they're going to get some money civilly, and that's going to be the only justice that they are able to do.
Well, I'm just curious. What do you think their motive would be for wanting Black Boy?
I don't think they wanted to kill him. I think what they do and what white people do is what they do well. They stick to fucking together. And that's what y'all are doing. You sitting here on this app doing it, and they sitting out in Mississippi doing it. And they're sticking together on some shit that was something that was really, really
As much
simple.
as I wish that was true, I just don't think that's the case.
That's what it is. And that's tough.
And what do black people do, Totem Pole?
Fortunately, black people don't do that. Black people don't do that. What we would have done is, if it was somebody horseplaying and killed the white boy, that person would have been in jail, right? And they would have cleared it up, and that person would have been in jail, probably along with the other
No. I mean,
8-7
talking
that
about,
were on the damn boat.
I'm talking about the black community on this app. Are they more for Nolan Wells or not for Nolan Wells?
Well, we're all for him. Everybody's
The black
for
community
it.
is.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so
It's a few,
Yeah.
but that's not what I'm saying. I'm not
Yeah,
talking
you
about.
said white people are all in code. You are
But this
too.
is, but this is clearly wrong. You're going against your own common sense.
Wait, what's clearly wrong?
It's clearly wrong. You
What?
get a recording where you hear voices, even if you couldn't even make it out.
What is wrong? Sorry.
You get. I'm sorry. Let me slow down and speak a little slower. There's clearly something that went wrong on that boat, and that boy shouldn't have been tossed into the water, whether he was murdered
He should have
or it
never
was an
fucking
accidental
been
death.
abandoned. No, he wasn't murdered. He should have never been abandoned.
Okay, well, you can say it any way you want, but we see what it is. And the thing about it is, we're not in the 60s. And what's going to end up happening is, I drive this country. I've been in every state in the United States of America, and mostly every city. I'm a truck driver. I'm from Anchorage, Alaska, and I've been to Maui at least twice.
Oh yeah,
So
did you grow up in Anchorage?
Yes, I did. Until
Oh, yeah?
6th grade.
Like roughly, how old are you?
I'm 52 years old.
Oh, okay. I used to live in Anchorage.
Yeah, I went to Lake Otis Elementary School, right next to Windler Junior High School. You know where that's at?
No,
Okay,
not
that's
quite.
that's where I grew up. All right. So the point of what I'm trying to say to you is this: white people everywhere, you've really got to take account, because this is a beautiful country. We've got it set up in a way where everybody can live peacefully. But the reality of it is, you're going to force a situation, and that's why everybody's arming up. Everybody's getting weapons now, because it's going to end up a serious situation, and it's going to be a civil situation. And will it end with? It's going to be bloody, but at the end of it all, we're going to have to pay a recompense, and that's when you're going to want to pay the
Well,
recompense.
I'm willing to bet it won't happen in Alaska.
Well, I don't
or
know where,
Vermont, or Maine.
But I think it's going to happen, because you guys are pushing it. You're pushing it. You're pushing it, and it's only so many of our children that you're going to be able to kill before we start
Yeah,
taking
but
yours.
that's not. Is that the right way
North
to
Dakota,
approach
South
things,
Dakota,
really?
Iowa.
As a black person, I mean, it's like,
Believe it or not,
you know,
they have
you
quite.
keep like threatening the world with.
Believe it or not, they
you
have
keep-
quite a few
Can I
black
just speak
people
for 1 second?
in
Because,
Anchorage.
you know, we used to our Kurds, you know, and to be honest, the Persian Kurds are like the nicest Kurds of all, and the only Kurds that come around and like threatening, which I was telling my people like the other day, with
Shooter.
the need for sovereignty.
I'm about to leave. You
It's
guys
not
aren't. You
even
guys
from
aren't running.
our Kurds. It's the Turkish Kurds.
You low
It's
IQs.
Iraqi Kurds. Because the thing is, it's like, you know, you provide a good habitat for them, they're not stupid. But in the meantime, you have all these idiots who are not happy and they want to go fuel fire into fire. But all you have to do is say, okay, well, like, just speak to me in Farsi. Because obviously.
Those Kurds are a
you're
bunch of
Turkish
apes. Yeah,
Kurd,
totally.
Or you're, yeah, apes.
Shut up, you dumb bitch.
But, no,
Yo,
you're fucking
man.
dumb bitch. To be honest, someone like Pepe, I understand. I'd rather savor someone like Pepe and upgrade him in the sense than rather be like, oh, I know better, and it's like I'm like a loser, but I'm gonna like manipulate behind the scenes, and I'm gonna like, make like an Iranian look like stupid in behind the scenes. I'm gonna make like some stupid, like leftist look stupid. It's like you don't even fucking know what you're doing. And in the meantime, you're fucking everything else up. But if we can be honest with each other,
Yes.
it's like, listen, you fucking motherfucking cunt.
I tried to be honest with you and you cursed me off.
You fucking cunt.
This is what happens when you try to be honest with hot chicks.
Country. It's a white man's country.
No, it's not. It's originally black country. It's ours, you dumb bitch.
Iran.
No, it was originally white.
No, it wasn't. Learn your history. Learn your fucking history, you dumb motherfuckers.
Get my boot off your neck.
Learn your fucking history.
Get my boot off your neck. Try harder.
I'll slap the bitch shit out of you.
Now you're all wondering what chicks from the Middle East are like.
You motherfuckers. It's like I said to a Kurdish person the other day, it's like our Kurds are like the American fucking blacks. Entitled
Shut up,
and
bitch.
absolutely fucking useless.
Yeah, we know a lot about
That's
useless.
the thing. And you know what? You're never
Shut
gonna
up.
have your sovereignty. You're never gonna have your land. And the thing is, as Persians, we actually managed to convince that whatever they're part of.
Shut the fuck up.
No, you fucking motherfucking cunt. Whoever the
Shut
son
up, dumb
of a
bitch.
separatist cunt
Somebody
is
cracked the
that.
whip, this Negro.
You know what? The Kurdish
Crap the
person
whip on your bitch, you
loves
dumb
that
little dick
you will
motherfucker.
not ever meet
Alright,
a
guys.
Persian Kurdish who vouches to be a
Alright,
separatist.
imagine dealing with this for
And you know
years.
what? That's
For
like
years.
that is
All right, everybody calm down. The natives are getting restless, right, Timothy?
What'd you say?
Oh wow, man, I'm
No,
traumatized.
he's a
Getting restless around here.
Yeah, man. It's getting
crack the whip.
So have we nailed the Nolan Wells topic? We came to a
Yeah.
conclusion.
Yeah,
Go shave your dog here.
What is this guy talking?
Shave your mom's nappy pussy hair.
You're half rat, half dog, motherfucker.
You have fucking baboon.
You mad because you half animal. That's why y'all call us animals, because you're the animal.
You prize our animal women though, don't you? Who's got the last laugh?
You half animal, half rat, half fucking beer.
Right? Timothy, are you the only mod here? I don't even know who's left right now.
I like cats.
Bima?
Beaver and Beaver's here, but I don't know if they're actually here. You know what I mean?
Right. I think I'm gonna restart this whole
no.
sucker. You know what
Okay, so Beaver.
You know how many-
Beaver.
Oh, here we go. We got Batshit.
Beaver's here. Beaver's here. I know Jay. He said he's still banned from the room, man. He been
Yeah,
trying
there's
to
a
get
bunch
in.
of people. And there's a bunch of beans you missed earlier. We gave out a bunch of beans to a bunch of random people.
You guys need to come up
And
with a
I don't
different
know where
topic.
I don't know where they went.
The sun is gonna kill you.
What are you talking about?
The sun is gonna kill you.
No, the sun's gonna give me a nice fucking tan. What is it gonna do besides make it look like you just got done jumping through a fucking chimney?
Beware, the sun's gonna kill you eventually.
What you say, man? I ain't hear you, bro.
Oh no, there's a bunch of beans that are outstanding. We threw them all over the place. A bunch of random people have them, so they probably are out there. They can come back anytime and like boom the room and kick people if they wanted to.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's what
I like cats.
We don't care that you like cats. So maybe I'll boom it and just restart this whole thing.
Do another topic though. These topics are getting gay.
Well, this one's all destroyed. Yeah, this one's all over with. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Boom the room, brother.
Well, black people are going to join the next room and make it about themselves anyway, so.
He wants a tan because he really wants to be black.
That's funny, because I've never seen a white person with a tan that looks black. Never happens.
You want to be black, that's why you get a tan.
I'm saying that.
Fuck it, man. Y'all wanna go crash? Y'all wanna go out crashing out, man? Go ahead, man. Everybody come to the stage and crash the fuck out.
So, R double, why do your women wear hair extensions to make their hair look straight?
You want to be black?
Why do your bitches bleach their skin and get nose jobs to look like fucking white women?
Go in the sun and burn like a hot dog.
Why do white people get hands to look black?
That's not true.
No women want to look black. In fact, even you ladies don't want to look black. What the fuck are you talking about?
That's not all American black women, so you can't say us ladies.
I love Jazzy. Jazzy.
Well, that is true. That is the African ladies.
You go,
in particular.
you go get tans because you hate your own white skin.
God gave us skin that can be tanned and we can still look beautiful, unlike you people.
You have to add color to it to be beautiful,
We're
huh?
not even supposed to be like fighting each other. We're supposed to be understanding each other. And
No,
what
he
I
came in.
understand,
He wanted some.
No.
RW
What I
wanted some, so he's
what-
getting some.
Pepe, what I understand is that America, Israel, and Iran. That's the only thing I see.
Right? Fuck Israel.
No,
Israel.
you cannot not afford to fucking Israel.
Yeah, fuck, they can suck my fucking dick.
Shut the
You
fuck
vote for
up.
Trump, but he's
Because
with
then you don't
Israel.
fucking know
How
what
dumb
the
is
fuck
that?
you're doing. You haven't matured. You haven't learned. You're not like.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I need to worship the Jews. That's right. I forgot. Yeah, I gotta worship. Jesus is the Jew. Oh my God, I gotta worship Jews and Israel.
Yeah, black people are the real
And then
Jews.
I
Those
will
are
not
fakes.
stand up for
You're a
you.
low IQ retard, bro.
No, you're a low IQ.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, take
You
a
know
DNA
what
test.
the fuck?
Go get a tan.
You
Take a
see
DNA test.
whatever you're up against. You even up against your fucking own like Beaver, like
Fucking
promoting,
own, like Beaver.
like Peter.
My stance is clear. Fuck the Muslims and fuck Israel. It's just that simple.
You know what, Pepe? The thing is, if you and I fucked, you would get a whole lot more out of understanding of how the Middle East works. But we don't have that opportunity. So for now, you have to take my word.
I just wanted to get him out of our fucking
prove that
country.
to
That's
you.
all I
No,
want.
Pepe, I proved that to you, no? So I think you should just take my word for something valuable. Because otherwise you're just up against your own fucking people. And they're not doing you any favors. And
No, I think white people are getting kind of.
like,
No, I think white Americans are getting pretty tired of Israel too. It's inevitable.
yeah, I don't. No.
All right. I will catch you guys later.
want to read it together?
Okay.